Do you binge pipe?
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Because of words.
Binge pipe. We don't understand either.
There is no bottom to Binge Pipe's content pit. Here's something else to fall for.
Ugh. Home from another day as a busy CEO, and the last thing I have time for is making dinner.
We hear you, Karen. Why not try the box?
The box?
Each week, a box of Harvest Fresh ingredients arrives at your door, along with fun, easy recipes. Take back that grueling time in the kitchen and spend it with your loved ones at the table.
That's great. If only I didn't have to spend hours online shopping for my next power suit.
But that's in the box too.
What?
Yup, send in your measurements, and you'll receive perfectly tailored outfits that'll wow them in the boardroom. You see, the box is all about giving you the things you need, so you can get back to the things that matter.
All right, what's the catch?
No catch. Sign up today and get ready for your first shipment of everything your life is missing. Food, clothing, a book, a gift, a lesson, a challenge.
A challenge?
Sure, a situation that'll help you find strength you didn't know you possessed by pushing you to the breaking point.
I don't think I want that.
Oh, you weren't listening, Karen. The box doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need.
I mean, is the box dangerous?
Here's a better question. Is anything of value in this world completely not dangerous? The point is, what comes in the box will be tailored to your modern needs and weaknesses. And it sounds like the box just arrived.
But I don't want it right now. I'm not ready.
Oh, I think the box will decide when you're ready. Why put off the inevitable, Karen? It's just a box. Go on and open it. Open it.
I think I can get out through the bathroom window. But are my keys in my purse? My keys aren't in my purse!
Yes, Karen, run away. That's what you do. But someday the gas and money will be gone, and the box will be waiting. For now, I leave you with one last warning. Some recipes may contain nuts. The box not available in Rhode Island.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on Binge Pipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but we took one look at him and said, he's coming home with us.
Right. And would you mind telling me a bit about the hat?
What hat?
Over there, next to the tiger.
Oh, that's just an old straw hat. I think it was my grandfather's.
Looks like a boater hat.
I guess.
Remarkable. That's next week on Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe is a streaming service that will not steal your pets. We're not saying other streaming services will, but we're the only one that's promised we won't.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe?
Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, sue us. We dare you.
Hey, Cookie here. I'm gonna ask you some questions and heck, I don't know, maybe fall in love? You know, with this many players, you lose some of the personal attention, so I just want to say, Player 6, I see you, and you matter. And welcome to all of you in the audience who couldn't be bothered to buy the game. I'm adding an audience bonus just for you. The better the audience does on a question, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. Okay, let's see what lies ahead.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, say my name, no, seriously, say my name. You know that Irish actress from Atonement and Lady Bird in Brooklyn? Yeah, sure you do. How do you pronounce, her name? Saoirse Ronan, Saoirse Ronan, Saors Ronan, or Seorais Ronan? Okay, what'd you pick? Don't even look. Saoirse says that's the correct way to say her name. Now when you run into her at cocktail parties, you don't have to say, "Hey there," not exactly Dakota Fanning. And how'd our lovely audience do? So, not the smartest group then. That means the right answer's worth a little extra. Buy yourself something nice.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And now, Avenge Me. Which member of the superhero team, the Avengers, is also the king of Wakanda? T'Challa, 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 or T'Challa? Hope you like what you picked. That's the correct spelling of T'Challa, the Black Panther.
Why don't we do it with free?
It's time for Two Titans Face Off. And run! Run for your life! It's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes Nicolas Cage, the Hollywood actor, Godzilla, the king of all monsters, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Nicolas Cage, Godzilla, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Has a dinosaur named after them. Has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Served as a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Their tomb is a large pyramid. Named after a comic book character. Inspired a Blue Oyster Cult song. Has starred in over 90 movies. It's like a human pyramid of failure. But Player 7, you really boned up that Dis or Dat.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
What would we do without you?
Use them wisely. Or don't. You do you.
Oh, here's a good one. 421-77-1140. Hoo boy, that string of numbers makes me uneasy. 421-77-1140. I can't help but feel like the things I'm saying here will have a special relevance in this question. Well, no use putting it off. What were the first words I said right after reading that string of numbers? Oh man, hoo boy, uh-oh, or mama likes. Okay, let's take a look. Hoo boy, I think you got this one wrong. I pretty clearly said hoo boy. Sorry I made you think about numbers for a second. Feast your eyes upon this. Fortnite Night. You know, I have this hilarious question about the game Fortnite, but I feel bad about the bait and switch from the last question, so what was that long number from the last question? 477-229-712, 411-09-8850, 443-06-2701, or 421-77-1140. So who got it? 411-09-8850. More like 411-09-885, zero chance of being right. That's the number. Shame we'll never get to that Fortnite question now. It was a good one. Round one is dead to me. Hey, voice, show me the data, will ya?
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. And on the other end of the spectrum, these players are negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
This is a real party now.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from... You're so Bane, you probably think this question's about you. If Bane from The Dark Knight Rises hooks his signature mask up to a CPAP machine, what would he say before turning it on?
Vape life, Batman.
Well, well. Player 8 decided to screw. Come to terms with these terms of service. I love this part.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
A CPAP machine provides airflow for people who suffer from sleep apnea. I don't mind admitting I use one, and it allowed me to sleep soundly through most of The Dark Knight Rises. Nicely screwed, Player 8. Here's that cash.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
How about this one? Cashing in on your international friendcation. And hey, stress cut with Mimesore.
It's time for a...
Get those typing fingers ready, because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Look at this here gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. France hike, no buddies, cha-ching, and don't worry about that punctuation. Let loose, be free. Don't worry what others think. Move your body as if people have their eyes closed. I give up. What was it? Oh, and Player 8, I saw what you typed. okay? It didn't escape me, but it's just odd that this is still a thing for people. Back in the day, it was like, oh my God, you type this in and then he talks to you. Yes, it was groundbreaking in the 90s. I mean, so was air travel at one point. But today, is anyone like, it's not possible for this thing to be up in the sky? Anyway, if you want an Easter egg so bad, look at your device. Now, back to the game.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
This one's known as the blankest question of all. Which of these titles has the most adjectives? Sweeney Todd, the deep... Brace yourself. Player 7 has screwed you all. Hashtag, you're it. Okay, who chose what? You sort of slit your own throat with this one. This title has two adjectives, pretty and little, because they describe the plural noun liars. All the others have one at the most. If I ended this question with an adjective, it would be perfect. Nice use of the screw, Player 7. This is your cash now. Next up, I'll sleep when I stop respawning. I almost forgot I have that Fortnite question from earlier in the game. If I played Fortnite for a fortnight straight, how many hours would I have spent not doing anything else? 224 hours without showering, 336 hours without pooping, 512 hours without any REM sleep, or 421-77-1140. What's this? Player 2 dropped a screw on you guys. Hope you're a fast typer. What'd you guys pick? You don't need to remember that number anymore. That question is over. We're doing the Fortnite question now. Focus. A fortnight is 2 weeks, which is the same as 14 days, or 336 hours. I always make sure to take plenty of breaks to hydrate, stretch my legs, and change my diaper. Expert screwing, Player 2. Here's your extra cash. Here's one I like to call Killer Micah. Imagine the hip-hop duo Run the Jewels ran barefoot over a bunch of diamonds, destroying their feet but inspiring a song. Which of the following lyrics would not reference a traditional cut diamond shape? My feet are a mess, these cuts are princess, loss of blood is common, the cuts are almond. Through the pain I'm pushing, my cuts are cushion, or blood up to my knees, those cuts are marquees. And how'd we do? Almond is actually a popular fingernail shape, but not used to describe a diamond. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Follow the rules. You can't follow the rules unless you know what they are. Good luck. Player 6 takes it! Congratulations, Player 6. You won. Bask in this. Bask in this. Basilisk. Basket. Wait, what was I saying?
You don't know Jack!
A Binge Pipe main menu screen. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack, and did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
Apple, fork.
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. We'll figure out how to monetize later.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack, a game that's easy to learn, but easy to master. Wait, 8 players? That's double the number of people who will attend Player 5's funeral. And I see we've got some gawkers in the audience, which means I'll be adding an audience bonus to every question. The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience really whiffs it, that right answer is going to be worth major moolah. So let's dive in.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with Charles Duckens. How would you expect a DuckTales of Two Cities to end? Louie gets beheaded pretending to be Dewey, Huey gets shot in the June Rebellion, Scrooge gets hanged for stealing a loaf of bread, or Launchpad gets trapped in an iron mask. So what'd you pick? The Charles Dickens classic A Tale of Two Cities ends with the hero switching places with someone he looks like at the guillotine. And how'd the audience do on that one? Oh, just what I look for in an audience. Lovable stupidity. That means that right answer is worth even more. You can thank me later.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Watch your language arts. So Netflix has this show, The End of the F***ing World. Apparently, you can say anything now if you just beep it out, which is totally f***ing with. Oop, sorry, my elbow slipped on the beep button. Anyway, name the poet who would describe the end of the f***ing world as a battle between fire and ice. Robert Percy William or Emily Dickinson. Who picked what? Oh, tough Blake. Because you could not stop for failure, it kindly stopped for you. The Shelleys were too kinky for this kind of censorship. Robert Frost wrote the apocalyptic poem, Fire and Ice. You know, I gotta hand it to him. He took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the f***ing difference.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here's one for you. Siri, submerge me in vinegar. And it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's the name of a virtual assistant or a type of pickled food. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a virtual assistant or a pickle. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Curtido. Cortana. Lipa. Gary. Evie. Most of you skated by on that one, but you guys, you failed the best.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
I don't need you anymore.
Take a good look at Sabbatical to the Bone. What makes the most sense to do after high school if you take a gap year? Fold Lucky Brand jeans, fold 1969 jeans, fold Arizona jeans, or fold Diesel jeans? Oh, look out. Okay, player 7 just screwed the room. Let me get rid of those pesky vowels. Let's see who got it. Congrats, you got the folding part right. 1969 is the brand name of Gap jeans. Very nice screw job, player 7. Have some cash. Behold, fixer-uppers and downers. If my cable package doesn't include HGTV, but does have a channel called HGTV, what show will I most likely see? Mercury Brothers? Oh, watch out. Player 5 has unleashed the screw. Anyone have a mirror? Let's see how that shook out. HG is the symbol for Mercury. Mercury Brothers sounds like a terrible show. I'll still watch every episode. Nicely screwed, player 5. Enjoy your cash. That's the end of round 1. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 8 is in the lead. On the other hand, these players could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. Your performance has triggered the need for more screws.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong, so don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I feel good about this.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's called Turtles All the Way Down. Going by the Divine Comedy, are there more levels of hell or seasons of Entourage? There is more. Look sharp. Player 5 has invoked the screw. Who else is tired of these boring old names? Okay, let's take a look. It's a dry heat, not a dead heat. According to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell, but there are only 8 seasons of Entourage. Look, I suppose it's possible HBO will greenlight a comeback season for Entourage, and then this question would be wrong. So I continue to be exactly the same level of hopeful that there is not another season of Entourage. Excellent screwing, Player 5. I believe this belongs to you. Oh, and I see we have some name changes. I'll send this along to the DMV.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Coming up, Handmaid's Tale as old as time. If the rules of the authoritarian theocratic regime from The Handmaid's Tale applied to Beauty and the Beast, what would Mrs. Potts be called? Of Castle, of Porcelain, of Lumiere, or of Beast? And how'd we do? Can't do anything right, can you? In The Handmaid's Tale, the main character is named Offred, which stands for of Fred, because she's forced to work for a commander named Fred. So Mrs. Potts, enslaved by the Beast, would be of Beast. I know it's hard to think of Mrs. Potts as enslaved by the Beast, but how can she leave? She's a teapot. Where else can she go?
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like an easy question or a hard question? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the votes. You have chosen.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here we have a hard question. Oh, wait, I think there's been a typo. Which sandwich do they serve at Hardee's? The hard burger, the thick burger, the wide burger, or the flaccid burger? Who picked what? Some things are more important than points, and for that, I salute you. But you're still losing some points. In theory, you could go into a Hardee's and order a thick burger. In theory. Let's try the literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show Oscar Wilde and Out? Dorian is so old, his portrait... Uh-oh. Yeah, Player 6 just screwed everybody. Get ready to stand on your head. So what'd you pick? The rest of these answers reference works written by Oscar Wilde, except for the right answer, which this isn't because An Ideal Husband is an Oscar Wilde play. Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde. Of course, if this play was about your mother, it would have to be a blow-up doll. Excellent screwing, Player 6. Spend this wisely. Next, Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
First discovered in Switzerland. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? I love this part. Author Mary Shelley first conceived the idea for Frankenstein while staying in Geneva, Switzerland with her husband. Switzerland, come for the chocolate and the cheese, stay for the tortured monsters. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Living in synonym. I sure hope you know what words mean the same thing as other words. Good luck.
If you like menu screens, you'll love binge.
È tempo di giocare, pacchetto festa
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. I'm running a hotel and killing people. I've achieved work-life balance. Okay, first question. Which of these is not one of Shaquille O'Neal's rap albums? Use your device to answer the question. I'm talking to you too, audience. Time's almost up. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, it's time. Welcome to Room 101. It's time for my favorite illusion. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I wish I had a magician's assistant for this, but oh well. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. You know the song Bleed It Out by Linkin Park? Magic! Nice! We're not done with you yet. You're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's try another one. Which of these ominous warnings is correct? Almost out of time. Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Bonjour! Welcome back to the killing room. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. Okay, starting letter now. It pains me deeply to have to write to you in my current emotional state, but here we are. While my previous visits to your store have been nothing short of delightful, my last trip filled me with disappointment and rage. Please understand that I will be buying my scented candles elsewhere. Time's up! Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work. And what's the result? But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best. That's weird. It looks like the audience is winning. It could be because the actual players are so lackluster. Oops, did I say that out loud? Let's keep moving. In the comic strip Peanuts, which character's last name is not Van Pelt? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me. Let's play with spooky dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score, but go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. Honestly, it's mostly just an excuse to use these cool skull dice. It's your... You busted. You really blew it. Get it? We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Where would you find a kitty's carpal whiskers? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Time for consequences. Time to be subjected to the loser wheel. Spin it! It's fun! Just like The Price is Right, but totally different for legal reasons. Bazinga! Let's try another one. Which actor directed A Quiet Place? Time's almost up. Who picked this? I want to show you something. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone. Time's almost up. Now, let's see if there are any matches. We've got Mind Meld. Let's keep moving. I had my first kiss in 1986 while watching Halley's Comet fly by. When can I expect to be kissed again? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Well, that sucks. Let's try another one. Which of these 80s sitcoms is not about a space alien? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone again? You all need to be taught a lesson. Are you ready to fall? In love with my new minigame? You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. I'm sure everything will work out for you. You're right, Bill Nye. Gravity is cool. They don't call them death zones for nothing. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Types of lettuce. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Here comes the next question. Overwatch characters. Let's just call that a fluke. Moving on. Coexisted with dinosaurs. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Cruciferous vegetables. Time is almost up. The darkness approaches. Baking tools. The exit is so close. Hello, darkness. Queen songs. Not so fast. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Time is almost up.
I wouldn't have thought 55% though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh yeah. It may not make sense to us, but that's how people under 30 eat corn on the cob.
But why do you need a parasol?
It doesn't work otherwise.
3, 2,
Breathe it in.
Welcome to the government, where we are always watching everything you do. Then we put it all in a document and print it out for the president. Can you believe the president still wants printed documents? We usually use it for good, but we also use it to play espionage. Oh, and guess what? We're now collecting live data from the audience. If we gather enough data from your audience, the questions are all about them. Otherwise, we'll use the global database. Time to play! Who's up first? These guys are also my favorite robotic basketball team. What percentage of people have ridden mechanical bulls? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. Oh, and don't forget to answer the question too, audience. Every answer counts. Okay, we have a guess. 28%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
Hi, Deb!
Breathe it in.
The majority say lower. And what did the audience say? 18%! Wow, you were pretty close. Who said lower? Here's some points. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Okay, who's up next? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people allow their credit cards to be charged for services they no longer use because they are too lazy to cancel them? 40%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Foolish humans.
The vote is lower. How did the audience answer? 28%! That was a respectable guess. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Next up. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people own a pair of Crocs? Time's a-wasting. 28%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
Most of you are saying higher. And what does your audience think? 39%! Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people prefer waffles over pancakes? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
Ha!
Secrets. Breathe it in.
Most of you are saying higher. Let's see the audience answer. 46%! That's what we call in the ballpark. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Next up.
Breathe it in.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people use hair product almost every day? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Secrets.
Foolish humans.
Ha! One of you thinks it's higher. How did the audience answer? 18%! Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. As for you, good job. Double points for saying much lower. Okay, who's up next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people take their Oreos apart before eating them? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Foolish humans.
Ha!
Secrets.
Time's running out. Higher or lower? People are thinking it's lower. And what does your audience think? 40%! Whoa, you got it exactly right. What are the chances? I try to find that out, but I don't have my graphing calculator with me. Sorry, everyone. Genius here gets all the points. Next up.
Hi, Dad.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have been to a farmer's market within the past year? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
Secrets. Ha! Running out of time. Most of you are saying higher. And what did the audience say? 42%. I've seen worse guesses. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people immediately hang the Do Not Disturb sign after accessing their hotel rooms, even if it's not bedtime? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Hi, Dad.
Foolish humans.
Secrets. Hurry up. People are saying higher. How did the audience answer? 42%. Yeah, okay. That'll get you some points. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. It's time for the final round. We have been watching everyone in the audience to determine how they would answer this question. What item do people most often forget when they walk out the door? Let's take a look at the board. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Good luck! If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect who gets points. Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks. All right, let's see what everyone picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's...
Breathe it in.
Congratulations, you're the most surveillance surveiller that ever surveyed.